Storm fans, we're joined here today by head wrestling coach Kevin Hoogenboom. He's here to help us preview the 2011-2012 season. Kevin, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely, it's always a pleasure.
So this is now the second year of the program after a successful first season of wrestling here at Lake Erie College. How do you expect things to change between year one going to year two?
For us, there's two main differences. One is the increased numbers in the room, which has allowed us to have competition. We have depth at every weight. We don't foresee any forfeits, and we have battles at every weight. So, certainly keeping all the guys motivated to work really hard and know that they're going to have to earn the spot. And secondly is the leadership role. We have 18 guys returning that have been through this before, and I think that helps us to have some increased leadership, something that we were lacking last year.
So Kevin, you mentioned that leadership aspect. I know it must be kind of hard on the team. It's all pretty much freshmen and sophomores. How guys kind of stand out as leaders even though they're still underclassmen? Who maybe has sort of stepped up on the team, and how do you just see leadership in general on your squad?
There's a few guys from last year that have really taken that role this year as a leader. Zeph Green was one of our captains last year, and he's really embraced that role. Leads in all aspects that we ask him to in the room, just practicing. He leads in the classroom. He was our top academic participant last year, and he does all the right things. And a few other guys have emerged that have really mentored the young kids coming in, and one of those guys is Josh Linden. Jared Merritt, very involved here on campus, and also a good student. So those three guys, along with Tyler Tesney, have really taken big steps in the offseason and are leading right now.
You mentioned some of those returners there. Let's talk about the returners on the mat. Who are some of the guys who had the best years last year? Then who do you see as the top returners going into this season?
Just talked about a few of those guys. Andrew Gasper and Josh Linden were our co-MVWs. Both of them had just under 20 wins. Andrew was a regional placer. Josh was seeded second in the region and had many good wins during the season. They've had good summers. They've trained hard, and they're ready to go this year. Right now, Josh is probably moving up in weight and Andrew down in weight, so it'll be interesting to see how that mixes into things. Also, Zeph Green had a good year at 57 for us. Got a lot bigger in the offseason, and right now he's going to start at 74. Another guy that is a workhorse and does everything we ask. Jared Merritt is a returning 84-pounder for us. Jared really grew throughout the season last year, and it kind of snowballed that into the summer and early fall here, so he's taken some big strides as well. And 41 down low, we have a few guys, Zach Vargo and Sam Delbro, who were both with us at the beginning of the year, and they're both very talented, and we're looking for the big things from them as well.
And you mentioned, I know earlier, the big incoming batch of 20 newcomers. Who are some of the top guys you see coming out of that group that you maybe see in practice?
The newcomers, it's a great thing, as I said before, to have the depth. And we brought in 20 new guys at all different weights. Right now we have Austin Gillihan, who's from Pennsylvania, who's a multi-time state qualifier at 25. Ian Ross, the state runner-up from New York at 25. Transfer at 25 from Pennsylvania, Tommy Vicker. So that gives us 4 guys there. Nate Ball was a state runner-up in Ohio in a very tough weight. He'll start the year out at 41, along with Mike Gupko. We placed in the same bracket at the state tournament. At 49, we have a newcomer named Dylan Zivsik. Dylan was a standout at Mentor a few years ago, and it took a year to adjust, and we have him here now with 4 years of eligibility. He's made some great strides. 57, we're going to have a few older guys, Tyler Lita, Andrew Grasper, and Tyler Tesney battling out for that spot. 65 right now, Matthew Vandermeer is a state champ from Clarkston who's made some huge strides. He won it at 171 and has opted to maybe go down a weight. It's promising early on. And we've added Tyler Eastman at 74, 84, John Schaefer, another standout guy. And up top we've added Rob Zappatelli and Brian Gelter. So 97. Devin Hornbeck was a standout in Pennsylvania as well. So we've added a lot of depth, and it's going to be interesting to see how everything shakes out as we lead into competition this week.
So last year in dual meets, you guys went 5-8-1. I'm sure you feel like you left a few on the table, just the way the schedule set up the second half of the year, the amount of wrestlers you had. How's the schedule look this year as far as your competition?
The schedule has definitely gotten tougher. We've added dual meets, we've added the strength, we've added more travel. So we've grown as a team, we've become deeper, and our schedule has also increased, so things aren't going to get any easier for us. We're going to wrestle the #1 team in the country. 9 of our 18 dual meets are going to be top 20 teams. Those are preseason rankings. So we're definitely going to look to go out and compete against the best and get ready for the regional tournament. Our goal this year is to have guys at the national tournament. And in order to do that, we feel we have to face the competition early on.
You mentioned goals there a little bit. To wrap this up, what sort of team goals have you set, or maybe what are your individual expectations for this season?
We have 2 team goals. It's to be a top 20 team in the country and to be a top 20 team academically. We feel like if we do those 2 things, we've accomplished all the small goals and the short-term goals that we've set in place with our team. Individually, we have a lot of guys who want to be at the national tournament and be on the podium. So if we're able to help them get there, I think that'll encompass a lot of our team goals as well.
Well, Kevin, thanks for joining us, and best of luck this upcoming season.
Thanks a lot.